What's up, y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. So I I'm gonna be quick on this because I don't want to dive too deep into the weeds of the rumor reports and all of that stuff. But Von Miller, to just make it long story short, Von Miller and his fiance is pregnant. So it's Von Miller's fiance. Her name is Megan Denise. She was a former stripper at Floyd Mayweather's nightclub. And her and Vaughn have been dating for years, apparently. She's got tattoos of Von Miller on her body and stuff. And so now she is pregnant, and she is revealing that Vaughn wasn't too happy about her being pregnant. And he allegedly has sent her messages telling her he's praying for a miscarriage. He's calling her all out her name in these alleged messages if they're hers. He's just saying all this disgusting stuff. I all of that stuff, and she's putting it all over social media because she feels like she's being verbally abused. And if this is Vaughn, whoever these messages are coming from that she's putting out, if they're real or whatever, because all of it's alleged, then she is being verbally abused, especially for a woman that's pregnant or or whatever's going on. So, but here's my thing. I don't really care about that, but I talk about athletes and stuff. Uh, you have to be careful. Not just Von Miller. I mean, you make what you want of Von Miller wifing up a stripper. Make whatever you want of that. Black men. I'm just speaking to the black men because I've never been white. I've never been Latino. Never been Asian. I'm just speaking to black men at this point. And you don't got to be a celebrity. You don't have to be a millionaire or all-pro NFL player like Von Miller. You can just be a regular old Joe, just a black man. We live in a world. First of all, if this is Von Miller, I do not condone anything that he's saying. I do not condone any of these. This is just crazy messages. Let me see if I can pull it up. Like some of the stuff that she's claiming that is Von Miller. Hold on, let me go ahead and share my screen because that way you guys know what I am talking about. So this is from Black Sports Online. This is the lady Megan Denise. This is let me make my screen bigger. This is the lady Megan Denise. And she is claiming that Vaughn, she says, since y'all want to know, here's y'all's MVP. It says Von Miller at Outlook.com, and these apparently are text messages from Von Miller. I'm honestly praying for a miscarriage is the scary one. We're starting to say some pretty scary stuff. If this is a Von Miller, then this is her posting her ultrasound. And obviously, when you have a star athlete like Von Miller, Von Miller is like a future Hall of Famer. Like he's that good at the league. And she's saying bum energy, and this is another message allegedly from Von Miller saying praying for a miscarriage. And then it's just a bunch of stuff. That's pretty much it. He just continues to say he's praying for a miscarriage or whatever. So here's my message to black men. Not only do you have to be careful, you can say what you want about Von Miller wifing up because this was his fiance, or allegedly this is his fiance, right? It's not just a friend. It's not just an accident. This is a woman that he's been in a documented relationship for years. So this isn't new. But what we have to do is be careful about how we speak to our women, no matter how you feel about them, how we speak to them, and also knowing that this is an Instagram society. This is a society of people that if you have evidence of anybody doing something, they're putting that stuff online. So Von Miller, if he did this, first of all, he's wrong in all aspects. He's super wrong. He shouldn't be telling a woman he's praying for her to have a miscarriage and doing all this stuff to try to get her to get rid of the baby. Like, no, I am not a fan of abortion at all. And we don't play about miscarriages and stuff like that. I don't get down like that. But what Vaughn has to realize that not just that he's an all-pro NFL player and all this stuff, but this is an Instagram society. And anything that will be used against you. You shouldn't be talking to a woman like this in the first place. And then the fact that you're talking to her through text messages and knowing that that people put everything online, you're setting yourself up for failure, Vaughn. You were setting yourself up for failure for, first of all, uttering those statements, if that is you, allegedly. We don't know, everything's allegedly. But the fact that you're doing that and you're doing it through text messages and you're doing all this stuff, and this lady apparently has all these receipts, it's just not a good look, man. It's not a good look. And Von Miller is someone that's well respected across the league. He's a Walter Man of the Year candidate. He's just a well-respected dude. But obviously, everybody has their own demons in their closets. Everybody has their own way they deal with things. And if this is you, Vaughn, I mean, it's just not. It's not the way I expected you to go out, dog. I mean, that's it. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. at the Black Boss Channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at JLightsy7. I post content on there all the time. I'll see you guys later.